Guys, welcome to another video. It's Shiraz here, guys. I hope you're doing well, winning in life, keeping healthy, all that stuff, guys. We're just going to dive right into this. Master your emotions as a man. I'm titling this video, guys. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is, guys, I had a slight slip, okay, last week. I had an incident when I went out shopping. Now, fellas, I've worked severely hard over the last 2 to 3 years, even longer than that, 4 years, on my journey, guys, to develop myself, on the journey to be better than I have been in the past, and that included mastering my emotions, guys, getting mastery of the emotions, because I was a very volatile, reactive guys, I was about to say there, and I used to snap like that. The amount of fights I could have avoided when I was younger, guys, with the kind of mindset I have now and the control of my emotions that I have now, is crazy, because back then, guys, I would, like years and years ago, I would snap at the somebody saying one single thing to me, or somebody looking at me in a funny way, or maybe they just caught a glimpse or a growl in the street. I would be so reactive, guys. It would cause me a lot of fights, even in nightclubs and bars, guys, when I was in there. Obviously under the influence as well didn't help. And so he said something to you, just like straight in there. I remember a time where I just kind of just looked the guy up and down, and he was kind of blocking my way, maybe having a laugh, maybe a bit drunk, and then I just like threw him over 3 tables, guys. I didn't even think about it, that reactive. So we digress here, guys, but that's the way I used to be. And so last week when I was out shopping, guys, I had an incident with a cashier, guys. Now, I've got to say this, guys. If any of you younger generation are watching this, I do look at the demographics. There's a lot of younger generation just recently popping up and it's praising my videos. Now, I have to say this, guys. This channel's for guys. So, fellas out there, young guys out there, the new young generation of guys. A lot of you guys out there do seriously lack respect levels, guys. All right, lack levels of respect, levels of good attitude, and you have to develop levels of good attitude, guys. All right, if you're going to gonna survive out there. Okay. Now, what I find is a lot of younger generation, especially younger generations in kind of jobs like these, like in retail jobs, or they're given a job in between uni, are severely seem to be have this attitude of they're entitled, because they're paid a wage, you're just entitled to stand there, and that's not the case. They're given a role to do, and that role consists of certain duties and consists of good customer service. And a lot of the young generation of guys like don't have decent respect levels, guys, don't have a good attitude for the roles they're doing. So if any of you guys out there are doing this, you need to sort of pucker up and learn a more better attitude, guys, in today's modern world. That's not masculine, fellas. I'm telling you right now, it's not masculine. It doesn't make you masculine walking around like that with a bad attitude. That's not what a real masculine man is. Masculine men don't have bad attitudes and bad manners, fellas. All right, I've always maintained a good manner all my life. I'll only show you bad manners if you show me bad manners. I'll reciprocate it. So we digress here. So earlier we had an incident with this young guy with a bad attitude, and it was night time. I was a bit tired, guys, and it was just a general attitude dealing with me. The stuff he was saying was very borderline unprofessional, guys. Let's just say that. And then the way he was reacting to me was like you're talking to somebody in the street. So I just snapped at him, guys, and I just used the F word. I says, F, watch your effing mouth. But then and then kind of the guy sort of was taken aback because he wasn't expecting that reaction. Now, I don't know if this guy is used to dealing with customers that he maybe talks to them like this all the time. The impression I got was that he does kind of, from my intuition, get away with talking to customers like this all the time. Now I don't know whether it's kind of Asian based customers he gets away with it, or he's used to talking down to guys of my colour. But guys, he had a severe shock, because I'm not the type of guy to respond lightly to that kind of behaviour like that. Although I will try and control myself as much as possible. But so what's the point here? The point here is, guys, I lost control and I shouldn't have. Okay, no matter how much this guy pushed me, I was tired, guys. I was just so exhausted, and I think it just got to me. And I've not been this way in ages. So later on, when it calmed down and stuff, and I was just disappointed in myself for reacting in that manner, guys, because that's me losing my frame, guys. Okay, and I talk about frame. That's you losing your masculine frame, guys. This goes back to Stoicism, guys, and kind of teaches of Marcus Aurelius. You have to master yourself, guys. You have to master your emotions. They shouldn't be in control of you at any point. Now, guys, it is difficult. You know, your ego kicks in. It does kick in, but you have to have control of your emotions, all right? Because it doesn't fare well if you lose control of your emotions, guys, okay? You have to control your emotions at all times, because it just ripples and causes further problems. Now, if I was my normal self, guys, and wasn't as tired, I probably would have controlled the situation better. Probably wouldn't have had words with him, probably wouldn't have behaved in that manner, kind of using the F word. I'll admit it, guys. I've not done this for a very, very long time, so I was really angry at this guy for making me react like this. And guys, I get you know, like being on YouTube now, you know, you start to kind of get used to kind of preparing for negative comments. You know, sometimes I have negative comments on this channel. Some of the videos I do, you know, I'm thinking about the one that I made in the gym, like people are effing around in the gym, which is absolutely true, guys, because like you see all the time, it's a nation of mobile phone button players rather than, you know, pumping iron and really putting a really good effort in. Because like even today, I saw that I turned around at one point during my set, and every single person was on a mobile phone like this, and this was me out of breath trying to do these stiff-legged dumbbell lunges, you know, with 44 kilos aside, and everybody around me was just like that, sitting down. Not one of them had a weight on them. So I'm not bullshitting here, but this gentleman made, oh well, people are doing this on their mobile phones rather than doing this, blah blah blah. So you're going to get a hate like that, guys. So you have to control your emotions, guys. You can't react to people like that. You won't do well in society. It's about having a good attitude, guys. Emotions is part of controlling your attitude, okay? And I've been better at this. I've mastered my emotions, guys, all right? Even when I got that kind of hate comment, I didn't reply to it. I just said thank you. Sometimes I get hate emails. I don't respond to it, guys. It just I brush it over my shoulder now, and I'm quite proud of myself, guys, because this was years ago. I mean, I was just a totally different person, fellas. I wouldn't let it go. You know, I was the type of person that somebody stuck their fingers up at me in a motorway, I would chase them. I would just go find and chase them down the motorway and just like follow them way down till they got off. You know, and I've had people 2 months ago, I think 3 months ago, but a lot of people were irate. I don't know, in January and February I noticed that, and there was a lot of kind of road rage, and people were just in a rush. I don't know, maybe they were just in a bad mood, and I had the finger up at me about 2 or 3 times 2 months ago, you know, and just now I laugh about it because when guys had the finger up at me, it was just like that, so I'm just giving them a wave, you know, whereas before I would kind of chase him down. Honestly, guys, that's what I was like. We chase him down all the way, kind of tailgate him, this kind of stuff. But totally changing my personality, guys, because of things like this, because of working on yourself, personal development. That's why you guys should adhere to watching channels like this. If you want to watch mine, guys, go and watch somebody that can give you advice on it. But I would appreciate it if you did watch mine. Appreciate it if you subscribe, support me. So it was a bit of disappointment. So don't break, guys, your emotional control, okay, for anybody. Don't try. So yes, guys, at times it's difficult. It's so difficult because the ego's nagging at you. You know, the ego's kicking in. Just it's the ego, guys. It's ego. Don't let your ego control you, guys. Don't let your ego control you. Respond to events and situations. Don't react. This is what I learned, guys. Is respond. Just make sure that you're aware. Respond. That if you're in a situation, respond. Don't react. Think before you think. Think for that split second and respond. Don't react, guys. Just always be in control of your emotions. Have mastery over your emotions, guys. Have mastery over yourself. And I think I did a video on this way back, guys. If you want to check out, I will try and link these, guys. I know I always say I'll link stuff, but I've got to do that on my laptop because I'm filming this. Sometimes I forget to link the end screen to the next video. I'll try and do it for you, but you have to have mastery over yourself. That's penultimately what self-development is, guys. That's penultimately what you should attain to, adhere to on a daily basis, is self-mastery, guys. And that goes along a wide range of aspects, like self-mastery, guys, over your sexual desires, the transmutation of sex energy, semen retention, the mastery over your emotions, guys, mastery over your health, guys, mastery over other aspects of your life, guys, mastery as an overall thing. So, and guys, people tend to forget that masculinity is not, I think I did another video on this, masculinity is not tattoos and aggression, guys. Okay, if you look at some of the most iconic masculine characters depicted out there, even sometimes in the old school movies, they're not tattooed aggressive chads, guys. They're quite polite guys, very cool and calm guys, people, and they're not some of them, even in those days, guys, weren't even like overly massive or overly muscular, because in those days you had the kind of classic masculine people like I mean, Steve McQueen, you know, the classic Steve McQueen, Marlon Brando. Okay, Brando was kind of one of the first actors that came out that did have a slight build to him, and that's why he revolutionized the acting industry, because he was muscular and he had the acting chops, guys. Brando had everything, you know, being from an acting background. Brando was one of the best, you know, so he kind of changed the genre, but these guys were real core masculine guys, masculine men. So these are the attributes. So, and these men didn't lose their emotions, fellas, all right? You should always try and master your emotions. Yes, it's hard, guys. It gets difficult sometimes, especially, guys, when women push your buttons, guys. Women can be a serious test. If you really want to master your emotions, then go and get a debate or a conversation with a female that's really trying to piss you off, guys. All right, and then you can practice mastering your emotions, guys. That's probably the best way to learn it. And just working it every day, guys. Just always be in control of your emotions, guys. Always master your emotions. I've seen tons of changes, guys, in me. Honestly, it's like night and day, because I think even today at the gym, there was a guy behind me, very weird guy, right? Kind of bald headed, kind of really weird guy. Not that case he's bald headed, guys, but it's just something really weird about the guy, you know. But when I was on the deadlift station, he was on the left, and he kept looking my way and kind of deadlifting, kept looking my way, and then driving about with his earphones, trying to kind of come across with an act. And this is the first telltale sign of a very insecure guy, man that isn't actually a masculine man. He's very insecure. He's got to act a certain way to show his energy, show his male presence. And I picked that up straight away, guys, because I read body language very well. So he was just like a very insecure man. And then next minute he's behind me when I'm doing stuff like deadlifts, and his back's turned, but he's doing the same thing. He kind of keeps looking over and then just shaking and just kind of looking at me, and I just kind of looked straight in the eye. But years ago I would have started reacting to that guy. So this is why I know I've changed. This is why you have to have mastery of your emotions, guys. It just makes your life much easier, guys, and it will help you navigate through life. It's no point, fellas, all right? It's no point in putting added problems and stress on to your day and your life, guys, and your path and purpose, just by allowing your emotions to go and dealing with the repercussions of those emotions. It's just not. It's just no. There's just no point, fellas. Okay, that's why you have to master this. Guys, I would suggest, I told you this before, I did a video on it, get the Marcus Aurelius Meditations. I'm going to reread it because that's that's like a textbook, guys, a guideline of mastery over yourself. I mean, it's one of the best written Stoic books by Stoic philosopher ever. You know, it's basically like a guideline textbook. And that does talk about stuff like mastery over body, and he kind of refers a lot to spirit as the body is just a vessel and you have to have mastery over it. This is why a lot of guys get themselves into trouble, fellas. They're weak sexually. This is why they start paying out a lot of child support. They're weak sexually. They can't control you know what, so they end up with the wrong type of women, the wrong type of dangerous women, guys, the toxic women, because they can't control that. They don't control their emotions. They might get into domestics. You know, they don't have kind of mastery over themselves, mastery over any of that, and this is the reason they don't end up in the best, the most happiest relationships, or they don't really want to be in certain relationships, but they're stuck in it because they haven't mastered themselves, guys, because they don't look to improve themselves. This is a problem, I think, with men and nowadays, fellas. They're just too involved in a robotic way. The men don't think. Earl Nightingale said this way back, I think it was the 50s, 60s, says men don't think today. And men still aren't thinking. So start thinking, fellas, alright? Master your emotions, start thinking, guys. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I appreciate it. Support the channel, guys. If you like the videos, guys, and comment down below as well, guys. Master your emotions. It helps other guys see these videos, and it may help somebody out there. And if you do that, you're helping another guy out there, okay? And I do appreciate you watching, guys, because you can watch tons of other self-improvement channels. Okay, so a lot of good stuff to come up, guys. More stuff in the gym coming up for you very soon. I'm shattered, guys, from a really brutal leg session. That was 2 last week, and this is the first one on Monday, guys. And I'm going to try and do some videos on that for you as well. So, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this one. Till the next one. Take care. See you soon. Shiraz out.